Morning all, me here, and it's not COD, it's not Black Ops, and it's not Deathspank. No, it's World of Warcraft. And wait, before you go and hit the close button, as I know most of you have just done, this is not going to be some retarded let's play for 85 levels of grind pain. No, it's not. This is just going to be really short little videos, kind of like a character video log, as you were, of my progression, because it's winter and I'm getting into the MMO mode, and thankfully a new update for World of Warcraft has arrived, so I'm finally getting into World of Warcraft for a bit. I've never played the game. I played it briefly for about 2-3 days about 2 years ago. I didn't get it on, well, I was going to get into it, sorry, but my two mates that I play MMOs with weren't. They didn't like it, so I never got the chance to get into it because they just yanked me back into Neverwinter Nights. I now no longer really play with them because one is working all the time and the other one is got a young girl, so his time is, well, fucked. So I am a free agent again, and seeing as it's getting cold and the nights are coming in and Black Ops is rather winding me up, yeah, I thought I'd turn to an MMO, and they're all pretty shit at the minute, so this has been a bit of a saviour, because the last MMO I played was Aeon, and that was the biggest pile of Korean grind crap I've ever had the misfortune of downloading. It could be fixed now, I don't know, but when I was playing it, it was horrible. But this I have been... Yeah, I've gotten into this. I could see myself dropping into the World of Warcraft black hole of no-lifer very easily, but I'm going to force myself not to. But you're not going to be forced to watch me play all the time. This is going to be the longest video because it's the introduction. Right now, as you can see, I'm just creating my character, and I am going to be an epic class of wolfman beast humanoid thing with a bow or a gun and a pet that is a hunter. Yes, normally I like to roll tanks in most MMOs, but seeing as I'm on my little lonesome, I thought I would play a bit more of a solo happy character, and I understand from what I've been reading that hunters are tending to be a pretty good solo player. They're so much so they're called huntards or something because they're so ridiculously easy to solo play. Plus they're a good DPSer for parties and raids, so it sounds like it could be my cup of tea. Plus it's very similar to my Aeon character. Hang on, I'll just let you enjoy this.
The proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
There you go, there's a little background into the character. Right, yes, Hunter, it's very similar to my Aeon character. It was the Spirit Master, I think it was called, where you just send the pet in and you do damage from range, you know, it's all good. Right, straight off the bat, you'll notice my UI is different, and I want to give a big thank you shout out to, now if I say his name right, Kit Parian, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's a YouTuber who does World of Warcraft videos and stuff, and it's his UI. I take no credit for how this is set up at all. I downloaded it and just installed it. Everything he's done, I just moved it a little bit and adjusted it to my screen resolution. I also added a bag add-on just to clean that up as well. But a big thank you to him, and definitely go and check out his channel because it is in the description. And yeah, sweet. Right. This is just the very first simple quest. That's all I'm going to show of this, and then I skip on through. This class, I've now, obviously, I'm recording this after the fact, but I've now leveled up to I think about 14, and that was about the same level that I got my dwarf hunter to before I deleted him because I wanted the name. The character in my name, by the way, is Ragthorn, and I have another character called Ragathorus, my rascal wannabe dwarf. The other character is literally just to sit outside the auction house and bank in mail, because I don't want to be running back to auction houses and stuff whenever I want to check stuff. So that's what that character's for. But Ragthorn is my main character. It's the only character I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future, and I'm going to take it nice and slow. I'm not going to power level or anything stupid like that. I want to enjoy it. As you can see here, I'm taking a long time to read quests because I like to immerse myself in my MMOs. I like to, what do they call it? You know, where you just, oh, I can't think of how. What's it called now? You just like, you know, escapism and all that lot. You know, you read it, you become part of the story and stuff, and you enjoy it. I hate it. You know, you can tell when people aren't doing that because I'll just run up to a customer and go click, 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 and then disappear. Then you know, they just read the really important little information, like go kill 6 of these things and go kill 7 of them and pick up 8 of that. That's all they pay attention to. They don't pay attention to the story. And I've now played obviously 2 starting areas, the dwarf and this. And I have to say, this starting zone was awesome. Of all the MMOs that I played, and I've played more than a few, this was a really good story. I mean, it's all about these wolfmen that attack and stuff, and then eventually you're fighting them off, falling back, fighting them off, and check out these gay dance moves. Yeah, and I skip forward here to the part where I finally get to become a wolfman, because you start off as human, and during one of the quests you get bitten, and then they lock you away, and then this guy in a top hat comes to come and kill you, but you get rescued, you get given a potion, and you get your mind back, and you progress onwards.
It's time to put this one down.
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, so little things that I might actually ask you guys about. If any of you have played World of Warcraft and you know much about it, I don't. Like I said, I'm brand new to it. Is professions. I'm not quite sure what to go for as a I forget what their class now. Worgen is, I think that's the name of my the race I'm playing or something. They get an advantage to skinning, and of course, as I'm a hunter, I'm going to be killing a lot of beasts to get meat and what have you for my pet. So that seems like a good option, and I can wear leather. But obviously, after level 40, you go up to chainmail. So that kind of seems a bit redundant after that level to me. I don't know. I mean, at the minute, I've picked mining and engineering, but I could really do with some feedback on that because I have no idea what I should be using. I demonstrate one of the radicals I think they're called, that you get as this race, which is like this really cool sprint thing that I'm not sure if any of the other races get, but you certainly get it with this one. And this is me just naming my dog Pooch. I didn't know what to call it, but whatever. When I skip across and grab my first snow pet, it will be called Bella, not because of that bint from Twilight, but because my actual dog is called Bella. So in real life, I mean. So yeah, that's what all my pets get called in MMOs, is Bella. So it just happens to be in the media or whatever you want to call the films now because of it, but that's not why. I'm not some, what do they even call those? Twiletters or something? I don't fucking know, but whatever they call them, it's not because of that. It's just because my my cute little furry dog downstairs is called Bella, because it means white in French or something, and she's this little white ball of fluff. Yeah, so I've lost my train of thought completely now. Yeah, so professions. I need some feedback on that. Also, on any tips for playing and stuff, it's all good. I've read quite a few things on how to like kite and what have you, because it's slightly different this, because obviously you've got to be facing your target and stuff. Macros is one that I would like to get down. Oh, this is good. You're about to see, once you hit level 10-ish, you do a quest and you get like this really cool effect.
By the power of Grayskull!
Yeah, you don't actually get that sound every time you do it. I just felt that that was really cool, so I thought I'd add it in. And you get this groovy little hat. Yes, I'm a Wolfman badass. This game is so amusing at times. Yeah, I've completely lost my train of thought now. All I can think of is He-Man and the power of Grayskull. Right here, yes, this is the next big thing. I've decided to be a Beastmaster Hunter. I was leveling a marksmanship hunter because it just seemed the right thing to do, but I've decided to go for Beastmaster because apparently they're a bit more AOE, not AOE, brain spasm, PvE orientated, which is what I do. I'm not a PvPer. AOE, PvE player. So that's what I've gone for. What you can expect from these videos, they're going to be very short. As I said, this is actually like a 10-minute video, but from here on out, they will be like 2 minutes at the most. There will be update videos telling you what level I am, any cool stuff I've picked up or whatever like that, and how I'm getting along. But don't worry, my COD videos will still be as regular, and it's all good. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.